Hello guys, and welcome back to Goomy Clicker. So as you can see, the game kept on going. Even though I closed it, it just kept on going. And going and going and going. So I'm gonna get a sweet scent. Goomy Clicker 2 is out, by the way. I guess this is it. I'm gonna get some more youngsters because they're making everything better on youngsters, so might as well get a bunch of youngsters. And this is part 2, guys. I hope you're enjoying this if you're watching, and I don't know, it's just a fun game. It's pretty dang fun to just kind of chill and play some just point and click games like Goomy Clicker. And I got a cloning lab, so that wiped all of my resources out. I'm gonna get some more reserves to buff up how much goomies I'm getting per second. And some daycares. And some goopy fountains. And I'll save it for the enslaved Arceus. Whoops, sorry guys. This has stopped working. Perfect. Okay, so we're back. After a little bit of time traveling, I went and got a few more goomies, and my Camsta Pro is still not working, I believe. Hang on, I'll go and I'll see you in a minute. And I'm sorry guys, there's just been a few little technical difficulties. So as you can see, we now have enough goomies to get the enslaved Arceus and more. So I'm gonna get 3 of them to output our goomies a little bit more. And little goomy here is apparently really worth a lot, because to get an enslaved Arceus, I mean, come on guys. If you're a Pokemon fan, you know what an Arceus is. It's the god of all Pokemon. So to enslave it, some team must have went and got the Azure Flute and then just went up those steps and caught it. I don't see any other way. So hopefully soon I'll be able to get a repopulated planet, but that's kind of in the far off distance. But I'm gonna figure out all this with my Camsta, and you won't see it, so see you in a few minutes. Okay, and we're back, guys. Sorry for the little technical difficulties. So I just noticed that this baby bonus, we have a few daycares, so this would help us a little bit. And that helped actually a lot. So I'm just gonna keep on clicking and working for the repopulated planet. Right now I could get a cloning lab and it would help a lot, but not as much as the repopulated planet. And what's the RNG abuser, if anybody knows? If the person who made this game could explain some of those questions, it would be great. Maybe if he or she watches this, he could explain them in the comments, or just, I don't know, even email me. I just kind of want answers. I'm just a curious person. Oh, just wait till I can get the repopulated planet. So, guys, Camsta Studio shut down on me. So I had to bring it back up, close it out, restart the whole thing. And you don't know that because you weren't watching. But it was such a hassle. So I think I might get a few more daycares, because they're rather cheap right now. I'm making more than... Well, I wasn't making more than what I was spending, but I was spending a little bit. Now that I have 60 daycares at 14 goomies per second, I have 6,844 goomies per second. It's a lot of goomies, guys. I think I might get a few more enslaved Arceuses, and I can. That's okay. I'm getting 7,644 per... Ooh! National Park status. And that made all my reserves 3 times as more efficient, so I think that was a pretty good buy. Soon I'll get another enslaved Arceus, once I have enough goomies to back that purchase up. And I now have, and I'll get 8,000 goomies per minute. Over 8,000 goomies. Are we gonna make the over 9,000 joke once we get there? I guess we could. If I could get a cloning lab, I could make that joke in this video. But I think that we're gonna just keep on getting enslaved Arceuses. Maybe. We might work towards the cloning lab. Unless something up here pops up, then we'll get that. That might give us over 9,000 also. If your swath of goomies were let out end to end, they would stretch as far as a car on a highway goes in 1.6 hours. Well, that's not a lot. Guys, I played this game before, and it used to... I had enough goomies to where it used to tell me if your goomies stretched out, they would cover the entire Earth 3 times over. So I knew about this game when it was in alpha, and by accident I stumbled upon it, and I loved it, and I said to myself, if I ever made a YouTube channel, I want this to be on it. Well, I made one, and never figured out how to record, like, professionally, so I gave up on that, and then I found Camsta, and I wanted to do it, so, among with other games. I might get Life is Strange soon. That would be exciting. Ooh, it looks like we're gonna get the cloning lab, which means we're gonna get to make the over 9,000 joke. Oh, honey tires. Okay. That made the youngsters 24. Oh, we can. It's over 9,000 goomies per second. Oh, God. But look at this, guys. If your swath of goomies were laid out end to end, they would stretch across the English Canal 2.5 times. And it's just increasing. It's so many youngsters. Get all the youngsters, guys, because they're what's really fueling these goomies. At 24 goomies per second, That's not that bad for something so cheap. Hopefully something pops up here. Need to check the time. It's 10 minutes. And so, if anybody's watching this that watches Nico B, how crazy was that last episode of Phoenix Wright? Oh my god. So, at this time now, the newest episode is the 6th episode. And he thinks that Pearl's mother did it. Morgan Faye. I honestly agree with him, just because she's kind of evil sometimes. She's proven that she's not that great of a person. Pearl's afraid of her. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just go check out Phoenix Wright, the second Phoenix Wright game. Pearl is the most adorable little girl in this game. And soon I'll be able to get another enslaved Arceus, and now we're way over 9,000. So guys, if you want to see more of this, I mean, I'm not stopping the episode right here, but I would really love to see some comments telling me exactly what you want to see, because I don't want to just be that person that it just says, nope, I'm going to do what I want, and you have no word in it. I want to be compliant, but if it's a game I don't want to play, it's a game I don't want to play. But I do want to hear your suggestions. So, we almost have 1 million goomies again. I think we're going to get the repopulated planet, and then we'll call the episode. Or we might just get another coining lab and call the episode. It all depends. Yeah, we're just gonna get the coining lab and call it an episode. And we have the coining lab. So, that's a nice addition. I'm gonna save. There we go. So guys, I think I might be starting a question of the day, and most of it's gonna be about content. So, my best friend, who I'm doing this whole YouTube thing with, her channel is Bleed Forever 17. We might do sketch comedy on there, but guys, tell me what you want to see on there. We can do just about anything. I mean, money-wise, maybe not, but definitely comedy-wise, or anything that you want to see that we can actually post on YouTube without it being flagged or taken down, we can definitely do. So, have a nice day, and I hope you stay awesome.